all hopes have come crashing down as far as Vinesh Phogat's case is concerned. Remember, she had in fact approached the arbitration court through an email asking for her case to be considered, given the fact that when she qualified, for the contest, and when she actually made it to the top round, she was actually pretty much, under the weight that was required to be maintained. But however, when just before she could contest the finals, in fact, her weight was found to be 100 grams overweight as well. Upon learning about the entire issue, the entire machinery of the government and of course the IAA was there in her support. In fact, PT Usha, the IAA chief, was immediately rushed to attend to Vinesh, which we saw that she was there at the hospital by her side. This was, of course, within minutes of learning the entire issue. The Prime Minister himself had tweeted and said that he could not express in words the anguish that he felt for Vinesh and her disappointment as well. And he, in fact, the Prime Minister made a call to PT Usha, the IAA chief, and asked PT Usha to look at all the possible options, consider all the legal options that were available, so that Vinesh could get what she really wanted, because this was actually, in a way, many felt unfair deal given to Vinesh Phogat. But in the history of IOA, in the history of Olympics, in fact, we've never seen such a case being reversed, given the fact that the rules are very much straight and the wheels are very much set as well. So in the past also there have been episodes, when of course wrestlers have been found 100 and 200 grams overweight, and of course they've been disqualified. A similar case was seen in 2016 in the case of Sushil Kumar also, who was found 200 grams overweight as well. But given the fact that Vinesh wanted to pursue this case and wanted to in fact get the legal options available, she was allowed to file that appeal before the arbitration court. In fact, the government also made sure that all possible help was extended to her in terms of legal help as well. And that's the reason, a noted lawyer and of course an advocate of great repute, Harish Salve, was engaged for this particular case. Harish Salve pleaded on humanitarian grounds that this be considered, and probably there needs to be a rule which needs to be put in place so that the first time that the athlete is tested for the weight, that remains the criteria, and probably certain criteria could be really changed as well. So although it would be a crestfallen Vinesh Phogat this time around, but obviously people were hoping that this could in a way change the IOA, change the Olympic rules in a way so that the future wrestlers could have a merit to their case. As far as in fact, the first time they are tested, they are able to in fact qualify for the finals, and no questions are really asked as far as them being a few grams weight here and there are really concerned as well. So obviously the writing was pretty much on the wall, given the fact that, like I said, that there's never been a case like this when an exception has been made to an athlete. So Vinesh Phogat, who in fact has been waiting for over a week to in fact get that case sorted out, finally will be back home, disappointed given the fact that all possible attempts were made. But obviously rules are rules, and the rules are the same for everybody else. That's what everybody in IOA and IOC have been taking. And they've been saying that all attempts have been made, but the fact of the matter remains that yes, this is the case and this is how it really remains. So Vinesh Phogat was on the verge of creating history for the country for having qualified to the podium finish in the wrestling finale, which no woman has ever achieved from India. But of course fortune had its way, and unfortunately Vinesh Phogat will have to return back disappointed to the country.